Morning, folks.
You know, the great thing about a hand of cards is like love. Hope springs eternal.
Town's a lot safer when you people are in church Sunday morning.
Buenos días, Sherry.
Isabel? Time for church, son.
Pa, I got a really good hand. Can I just have
I said it's time for church, son.
Pa, I was hoping to just finish this handoff because I'm a little behind, but right now I'm about to pull ahead. Right? Don't you get it? Because I'm about to take him down.
Ahora, Jimmy. He's right. It's Sunday. Ándale, vaya. Ahora. Ándale, mijo.
He's missing his mama something real bad. Kind of lost.
He needs to grieve in his own way.
Yeah. Yeah. Emma, where are you? Emma, come look what I got! Emma! Here you are. Here you are. Emma, look. You see that? I told you. I told you I'd find it, didn't I? And I found it. These big ones here, they need purifying. This, though, is pure gold. Straight from the ground. We're rich, baby. Rich. Beyond our beliefs. Richer than anyone. After all this time, we're rich. Can you believe it? We're rich. Come on, Rooster.
Where are you going?
To town. I just struck gold. Come on. Yeah!
When the storms of life are raging, stand by me. When the storms of life are raging, stand by me. When the world is tossing me like a ship upon the sea, thou who rulest wind and water, stand by me.
Very good. Very good. Sit.
Ma'am.
Morning. What are those?
Shadows. Prayers. Memories, some of them. Others hopes.
What's his name?
Barbary.
Barbary. How long are you gonna board him?
Will I find friends here? Or will I need him settled and ready to fly?
My friends own the saloon. If there are friends to be found, you'll find them there.
What's he think he's doing? I give all my fame for a pint of ale and safety.
Safety. Cowards die many times before their death. The valiant never taste of death but once.
Of all the wonders I yet have heard, it seems most strange that men should fear. That seeing death.
A necessary end will come when it will
come. Virginia.
Where are you from? You gonna stay a while, or are you just passing through?
What man can know the morrow? 'Tis but chance, determined less by will than circumstance.
What's that mean?
That is poetry, Jimmy. And let's be careful with that around here. Folks like knowing what you're talking about.
I think it's pretty.
I want to talk to you this morning about two kinds of riches. Gold, which you all came here to find, and grace.
So what is this grace? What do we mean when we speak of it?
It is said that grace is none other than the source and inspiration of the divine, working within us to inspire our most virtuous impulses. So while you're hammering away at that unforgiving mountain, you remember, earthly gold without divine grace is a fool's gold and brings you nothing but destruction and disaster.
Yeah! Everybody! Let's go! I'm just struck gold! Everyone! I'm stable now! It's a miracle!
All right, people.
Whoa! Yeehaw! Everyone get on out here! You in church on Sunday or what? Where are you, baby?
Hey, Donegan! You're disturbing the peace!
Oh, I aim to disturb more than the peace, Sheriff! I just struck gold! Come on, get on out here! Ain't no time for church! Real miracles out here! Woo! Come on, get on out here! Get in here, everyone!
Come for a drink?
No, Sheriff. I don't think so.
How recharming!
Pretty rich.
You're gonna be a little for me?
Careful, Eugenia. He knows what he came here for,
All right, everyone, you get in here. Come on, grab a drink. Drinks are on me.
What lies have you told them?
Hey, Edgar, what do you think? You think that covers around for the whole town?
What do you think? Think I'm gonna fall for that kind of sucking? Holy shit. God damn it. Mickey! Mickey!
I'm pouring drinks!
You pulled Hillside? Is that what I heard this morning?
Yeah, I had a feeling. Just a feeling. That stubborn wife of mine kept telling me, there's no way it's gonna pay off. Quit, she says, let's move to Oregon.
If you move to Oregon, I kill you.
Well, I ain't moving to Oregon. I told her, Emma, shut your mouth, because I know. I just know. And I came to town looking for that dynamite. You remember that, don't you, Wilcox?
I certainly do.
And you told me I didn't have no money for no dynamite. And you was right. So I traded you my daddy's gold pocket watch.
Got it right here.
And you gave me a little extra dynamite for good luck, and I don't forget that. So, tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna offer to buy back that gold watch for a nice little profit on yours. How's that sound?
Well, I'll be goddamn.
Cause I blew that dynamite! Oh! Lordy, what she gave me! Oh, it's more gold than you ever seen in your life. It's gonna take a lot of work getting it out the ground, though, so I'm gonna need to build a new mine, which means all y'all who wants it's gonna have a job for years to come, I reckon. Yeah. All them folks that left town, they'll be coming back. And all them windows covered in boards will be full of fancy things to buy again. Hey, Edgar, that theater you never finished building, you better practice your lines, partner, because you'll be up on stage shouting Shakespeare before you know it.
Some people are born great. Some people achieve greatness. And some people have greatness thrust upon them.
I told you we could practice them lines. To our town. Our town. And the boom we've been waiting for.
Horse shit, Donegan, I talk, and I don't like it.
Seen you pay up barkeep Edgar.
Taking care of your whore, Isabel, looking out for the general provisions Wilcox on that tattered watch of yourn. What about your owes to me on what you lost at that table, huh?
All right, now just...
Edgar, you got no stake in this. What about the owes you lost to me?
Well, the way I see it, those wasn't fair games to begin with, Harding, so, reckon I don't owe you.
I won't tolerate it. Man strikes gold, suddenly thinks he can do anything he wants. You owe me, and I aims to collect.
What, you want to dance? Whoa.
You put your finger near that trigger and I'll shoot you between the two eyes. Donegan, you sat down to play cards, you lost. You sat down to play again, you lost again. Man accuses you of cheating, you call him out there and then. Not when he expects you to pay his marker. Now pay him.
All right.
Mickey. Música.
George!
Ay, papi. Ay, papicito.
Entonces, ¿ahora qué?
I don't know. It's been so long trying to find that gold. Never really thought about what I'd do when I did find it. What do you want to do with it?
Paris. No. A school. Para los niños.
Para los niños. Sí. Well, why don't we do both?
It was a good sermon.
I'm living the parable of the sower, Alice. And all my seeds fall on rocky soil.
Well, in the parable of the sower, it doesn't matter. The whole point is to tell the truth anyway, and then leave it to God to soften their hearts so they'll listen. And anyway, I'm not rocky soil. I hear every word you say, and every word makes me love you more.
Took a stick of dynamite and lit it up. Blow a hole. My luck surely changing. I can smell. Rooster! Who's there? Who's there? Come on out! Hardin, that you? Kill Rooster, you son of a bitch! You want my gold? Come and get it, all right? Come find me like a man! Where are you? Where are you? Ah! Ah!
I've swept away your offenses like a cloud, your dreams like morning mist. Return to me, for I have redeemed you. Isaiah 44:22.
Muy bien, corazón.
Everything's gonna change. With the mine running, people coming back.
Maybe some man will make me an honest woman again.
Men don't look for wives in a whorehouse, Ginny. When they want to get married, they'll go to a church.
Well, that's why Miss Alice is here, to make this feel more like a church.
Would you like to get married someday?
If he was kind and gentle and treated me nice.
Well, I'm never going to marry a man. I know what they're like.
You just haven't met the right one.
Isabel would. She'd marry Robert Dunnigan.
But he is already married.
Well, if it is a sin to love a married man, God will forgive me.
Is that true, if he's married?
The only sin is to turn away from God. And if we look to him, then sinful things, they seem less tempting.
Well, I do hope the Lord will forgive me, but I do know the smart one somewhere ain't finished her chores yet.
Ándale, Josephine.
Get it done.
You got nobody to make a casket. Can you do it? Give him a proper funeral?
Who would do a thing like this?
Ay, bebé. Ay, mi cariño, no. Ay, bebé. Sheriff Emerald. Whoever did this, I hope he dies just like this.
Only one man in town don't know what I'm gonna do to him.
Right, shine.
Don't.
Check those drawers.
Got it. We got gold.
Where'd you get this? Lock him up.
Hey! Ow! Get down!
Yeah!
You just made a mistake, boy. Come on. Get down. face? Hmm? You want to fight? Go on. Strike me again. Get up! Come on, get up!
Oh, come on.
He attacked officers of the law.
Follow the goddamn law. Let me tell you something about this town. You know, folks came here because they wanted something better, a better life. And for a while, when the mine was running, they had it. And the mine collapsed, took all the gold and half the men with it. And that's the kind of thing that makes a town lose hope. And yesterday, Robert Dunnigan strikes gold. But it's more than one strike. It gives people who have nothing something to live for. So you didn't just kill a man yesterday. Do you understand me? You killed hope. And it's my job to get it back. Because this is my town. And these people, good or bad, wise, greedy, whatever they are, doesn't matter. They're my people. So, I want you to confess to the whole town. And if you do, I'll ask the magistrate to save your life. But if you don't, I will prove in court that you are a killer. And when they hang you, I'll be the man who strings you up. You understand me?
When will you have the funeral?
Soon.
So what, until then he just stays here?
I'll take him outside if it starts to stink.
He's a man, not an it.
Robert Dunnigan is gone, Alice. Right there is just a heap of flesh. What's the matter?
He just seems so much smaller than when he was alive. It's like he's shrunken.
Violet. Horses all right?
They're quiet. It's just that that man, his horse, he left me his horse and his saddle, so how could it be the one that killed Robert Dunnigan? How'd he get there with no horse?
You ask a fine question, Violet. But maybe a better question is how to get hold of a dead man's gold.
I just have a feeling. I can't say
What does your
why.
feeling say about my face? Jimmy's arm?
My arm is fine.
There'll be a trial, or he'll confess. Thank you for coming by, Violet.
I'm going to go visit the prisoner.
I'll go.
You don't feel for it the same way I do. Preaching is one thing, but ministering, that's something else.
That's Josephine. You know, she could use a little ministering, too.
What she could use is a father, or someone like that to look up to.
Yeah. Yes, dear.
You shouldn't be shooting at graves.
Ain't like I'm hitting it.
It's because you're trying too hard. You're getting ready for the gunfire, thinking about the violence.
It is violent. It's a rifle.
On this end. Not on this one.
What do you know about guns?
You gotta quiet those hands. Come on. Tuck it in there. And don't hold your breath when you're getting ready to shoot. All right? Don't let the violence unsettle you. It just pulls you forward and ruins your aim. Okay? Ain't there somewhere better around here we can shoot?
That man killed my father.
Go ahead, then. Now do like I told you. Let's set him up.
Violet? Sheriff says for you to come with us. Bring a horse for her to ride back on. And a mule.
Doesn't belong to you.
Oh, sorry.
Mrs. Murphy.
Good afternoon, Sheriff. I came to pray with the prisoner.
Well, never heard of a man confessing on a full stomach, Mrs. Murphy.
My mother used to say, we pray better before a meal, but we hear God better after.
Well, I don't want to stand in the way of a good prayer. I'll be right outside.
Mm-hmm. It's rabbit.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Oh. What's your name?
Cicero.
And your family name?
I have no family.
Well, somebody must have raised you.
I was raised by myself. Know the wind. I go by the name I chose.
Cicero. After the philosopher?
It's from a play. Cicero spoke for Brutus when Mark Antony gave his famous speech. Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. He spoke for the Republic. I've thought I would like to be the one that make that speech.
These tracks, they're fresh. Somebody's been here.
You stay back. Ain't no telling what we're gonna find. You stay here, Jimmy.
I ain't staying here.
I don't need your pa thinking I got you killed.
I could be the one that saves your life.
Shit. Sit down!
How are we gonna get down there?
I don't know.
Mrs. Dunnigan! Mrs. Dunnigan! Is that you shooting at us? What are you doing here?
Come to take you to town.
Why you got your guns out?
Somebody killed your husband.
Violet! Violet, where are you going?
I told him we should leave, but he wouldn't listen. All he cared about was now what am I supposed to do?
Pa said we're supposed to take you back to town. Got the man who did it in jail there.
I don't want to go to town. Everybody looking at me, wondering about me. Him dead, all that gold, I want to get as far away from this place as I can.
It seems like you can do anything you want now, Miss Dunnigan.
It is an evil place. Cruel. When does the stage leave? I want to be on it and never come back.
Mail comes in a couple of days.
Let's pack the mule.
His name is Cicero. He named himself after a character in Julius Caesar. He said he wanted to give his speech, but his speech happens off stage.
Off stage.
Mm-hmm. He took a beating. He was thirsty and hungry.
Man's in jail for murder.
I know. But the way he speaks, it's more like a teacher than a man that you would expect to see behind bars. I just can't believe that he is the one who killed Robert Dunnigan. I looked right into his eyes.
Now. Just because a man looks innocent does not make it so.
Well, believing God is real doesn't make it so either. But it is so.
I talked to him. That killer. I need to think he's gonna hang.
He deserves much worse than hanging.
You wouldn't think that if it were any man other than Dunnigan.
But it was Dunnigan. I know he was never gonna leave his wife and marry me. But he would have given me some of that gold. I could have sent Josephine to a good school, where she grew up proper.
I would have kept any gold he gave me. She's not blood to you.
She's as good as blood. I made her father a promise. And I always keep my promises. One day, the children I take care of will be grown. They'll have lives and families. And I will have done something with my life I can be proud of.
Edgar says what happened in the Dakotas changed her. That she's not entirely of this world no more.
Violet has been through a lot. She deserves our respect.
What's he gonna do, Tater?
Just get ready to pay up, Hardin.
Feeling handy, are you? I'll parlay. Oh, hell.
Evening, Mrs. Donegan.
Everybody's looking at me.
You just hold your head high. They'll be looking at you wherever you go. Josephine, can you get us some supper, please?
Thank you.
Evening, Mrs. Donegan.
Evening.
So, are you comfortable in your room?
It's fine.
Anything that you need, anything that you want, just you can tell Jimmy, my son here, and I'm truly sorry about what happened to your husband, Mrs. Donegan. He was a wild man, but a good one in the ways that matter. And you can be sure that whoever did this will pay a very dear price.
Which one of them was his favorite? He always came back from town smelling like perfume. Always the same scent.
Everyone has faults, Mrs. Donegan. But some of them have qualities that redeem them, too. I think that when a man passes on, it's best to remember his better nature, don't you think?
Just the first thing he did when he found that gold was run off to town, and I keep thinking if he'd stayed there with me, he might still be alive. Sorry. Is that man the one they have in jail? He's not this man's killer? I found this.
What is it?
The man who loves her wrote this. He'll send an innocent man to the gallows.
Mrs. Donegan has a lover? Thaddeus.
A little late for a visit, ain't it?
Marie Laveau. She's a voodoo queen. Black magic.
Sign of the devil.
You know its name, but not what it beckons. It never conjures Satan for me.
Why did they beat you up?
Think it ain't Christian? Punish someone like that? Killed a man? He's a murderer, preacher. When I'm sheriff, a man like him be hanging from a rope already.
Did you kill him? Robert Dunnigan. Did you?
I say I am innocent. I saw that man celebrating when he found his gold. The saloon keeper was generous with his whiskey. Maybe because I had money. Maybe because we both know the plays of Shakespeare. Then I could not keep my eyes open. I was lucky to make it back to my bed.
You talk like an educated man.
Good evening, preacher.
I just came to offer my condolences. It's a tragic thing, Miss Dunnigan. What happened to your husband? Tragic. This was his. I thought to return it to you.
Thank you. I see the grave's dug. Are you gonna bury him soon?
Oh, whenever you wish, ma'am.
I want to leave when the mail stage comes.
We can bury him tomorrow.
Are you leaving for good then, Mrs. Dunnigan?
This was my husband's place, not mine. Yeah, I can sell the claim. I know that. And go someplace, see if I can ever feel human again. I want to go. I'm sorry.
Jimmy, you stand outside the boarding house. Make sure nobody gets in. Just so that you have a safe sleep, Mrs. Dunnigan.
Thank you, Sheriff. Preacher. Good night.
As soon as fortune smiles upon her, tragedy strikes. You, care to have a drink with me? Where'd you get this?
Violet.
She found it at Dunnigan's shack.
You're trying to take my job from me, are you, preacher? You don't see me jumping into the pulpit.
Well, my job would be to seek the truth, Sheriff. Whether or not that leads you to what you think you'll find.
Well, my truth is that the man that I have in that jail over there is the man who killed Robert Dunnigan.
Yeah, but he doesn't seem like a murderer, does he?
Well, why don't you have a real drink, preacher?
No. Don't drink. I'll take some sugar, though.
Thank you, Josephine. You know, a few years back, there was a land dispute. Left one man dead, and the accused was a man called William McCoy. Well, anyway, I had to bring him in. He was a nice man. And I didn't know much about being a lawman at that time. I was just out of the army. But I got to like him. Again, thinking to myself, maybe it wasn't murder. Maybe it was an accident. Maybe he's not guilty. Anyway, one night, my wife was bringing over some supper to the jail, and I'd let him out of his cell. We were playing cards. And he took advantage of the situation to go for my gun. And it went off. And I grabbed him, and I took out my other pistol, and I shot him. What I didn't realize when all the mayhem calmed down was that my wife was lying on the floor with a bullet in her chest. I went over to her and I took her in my arms, and I tried to talk to her and bring her back, but she was gone. So, what I'm saying is that I know that that man over there is the man who killed Robert Donegan, and I will not let him go just because he doesn't seem like a killer, Preacher. Everything quiet?
Yeah. No one going in, no one coming out.
Violet running horse went down to the Donegan place.
Why did she do that?
She found a letter, kind of love letter. Guess someone's trying to get close to Mrs. Donegan. I want you to keep your eyes peeled just in case he shows up here.
I will.
I have a warm hearth, comfortable bed, both if needed. Company.
If you want me in a bed, you know where to find me. And how much it'll cost you.
Not Hardy? Go to hell, Wilcox.
Yeah. Oh, I love you, Rebecca. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, more than that, yeah. Woo, woo, woo. Shit. Oh, shit. Oh, 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 oh. Woo. Oh, oh.
Sweet song. Come on, Jimmy. Let's saddle up.
Richard, didn't seem like he was a killer. Why don't you go in the livery and see what he did? And while you're at it, dig another grave.
Come on, let's go.
You know, me and Edgar first found Violet in the Dakotas. We was moving west ourselves. Our band had been killed by our soldiers. Slaughtered. All of them just plumbed through the last frail elder. So we dug them graves to lay them to rest with dignity. I lifted her to put her in the ground, and Lord, I felt her heart was far away, like she was already gone and was coming from the other side of death.
You think death does that when people get too close? Leave a fine layer of dust on them.
But I thought of her as my daughter. You know, we never had a child of our own, and it just made me so happy to see her with them horses. Hey, you're just gonna come go bury her in the cemetery, won't you? Like a Christian.
I didn't know she was one. And then again, I don't know one who is. Not really. We'll bury her.
Okay.
I just want to see her grave pretty. Bloody flowers alongside other graves. Okay, sweet. He's gonna get you ready now.
Josephine, there you are. I've been looking high and low for you.
It's Violet.
That killer's free. So none of us is safe. Do you understand me?
Sí, tía.
Let's go!
What happened?
He escaped. Thank you.
But she was the one that thought he was innocent. She was the one that found the letter.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he tried to get his horse back. She tried to stop him.
Why would she do that?
I don't know. I don't know that he killed her. And I don't know that he didn't.
Well, what are you gonna do?
What am I gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna build a coffin. I'm gonna dig another grave. And I'm gonna put her in it. And I am gonna pray her soul to heaven.
Was anyone standing guard?
Yeah. O'Sullivan wasn't doing his job.
Was he still alive? Why would he leave alive a man who would chase him down and then kill a woman who tried to set him free?
That would be the sheriff's job. My job is to look after the souls of this town.
Thaddeus Murphy. God put us here for a reason.
And now a prayer for Robert Dunnigan.
He got no horse, and I hit him. I know I hit him, Sheriff. Sheriff, are we gonna head back out at dawn?
Sheriff! Sheriff, is this necessary?
You let him escape? Please. Now you're gonna take his place.
Come on. Look, Jim. Damn it!
We brought that tune with us from the Inglorious South. Singing it together for her, it made friends out of former enemies. That was the miracle of the Montana Territory.
He used to sing it to her. I used to watch him. She loved it. That was real love.
Josephine, when you gonna start working like your patrona?
I ain't.
Bet you be just as good as her.
I ain't Harding.
Oh, you hear that, Isabel? Your little stray cat thinks she's better than you are. She'll see there ain't no better life than this. Besides, who's gonna marry her coming from a place like this?
Watch your filthy mouth.
Is that right?
You heard me.
You gonna get me straight, preacher man? I believe if I wanted to be told what to do by you, I'd find myself in church. Besides, we're all just having a big time. Who else is gonna teach young Josephine how to whore, huh?
You leave Josephine out of this. She's just a kid. What happened to her daddy is not her fault. Now, why don't you just do what the preacher says and shut your goddamn mouth? You join me in a drink?
You know, Sheriff, maybe I will.
That man was my prisoner. Got away. Edgar, I'm so sorry about what happened to Violet.
We're all sorry.
Gentlemen, to Grace.
To Grace.
To Grace.
Sometimes it seems like a very long way away.
You smell like whiskey.
Anybody comes in here that's not me, you shoot him.
I can't shoot a man.
It's just like shooting a rabbit, only easier to hit.
Alice, give me a rag.
Where did you learn how to do that? What are you doing? Thaddeus, answer me.
Those guns of his are peacemakers.
Why are you digging?
bullet killed Robert Dunnigan. It's still in his body. And if it's not for my peacemaker, I can clear his name. And we won't be harboring a fugitive.
Jimmy, me asustaste. What are you doing here? Ay, por favor. Ándale. It's late, Jimmy. Vaya.
Good.
Está bien. But be quick and quiet. Ay, Jimmy, por favor. Ándale. Jimmy. 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 Jimmy.
Isabel, is that you?
Edgar. Edgar. I'll go.
Isabel, a little late to be knocking boots.
Stubborn old son of a bitch. No! No, no, no!
Jimmy.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
What happened?
I did it. I did it. Just like he told me to do it. I did it and it's done. It's done. Edgar was there.
Did he see you?
No. No. But she did. She was looking right at me. Right into my eyes. She was looking right into my eyes. I've known her since I was a kid, and she's the only other person I've ever been with before I met you.
And you met me. In every way. Come here. You are a man of action. Hmm? You know.
What happens now? What about Josephine? What is she gonna do without her mom?
It's done now.
Yeah. It's done. As long as they don't catch me and hang me from a tree.
Your daddy is never, he's never gonna think his own boy would do these things. Huh? Now tomorrow noon, I'm gonna be on that coach, and what are you gonna tell your daddy? Hmm?
I'm gonna tell him that I'm gonna go out and make a life for myself.
Yeah.
Out on my own.
Mm-hmm. And then what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna come find you.
Uh-huh.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be together, huh?
Yeah.
Mm.
You should have left already. I told you. You should have left already. I told you.
I gotta leave on that stage or people are gonna wonder. Now you listen to me. Jimmy, you're gonna come later and you're not gonna tell anybody what we done. You hear me? Look at me. Come here, Jimmy. We're gonna be happy. We're gonna have more gold than you could spend in 10 lifetimes. Yeah. And we'll go someplace where nobody knows who we are. Uh-huh. And you can have me anytime you want me. Any way you want me.
I know you.
Have some water. Have some water, partner.
Yeah.
Come on, babe. He hit you right in the head.
I ain't staying here, man. This ain't right, Edgar.
Vicky, I know what you're thinking. I do. You think that we have to say what we saw. I know it hurts you. It hurts me too.
Okay, lie down, Edgar, and be quiet for just a second.
You know.
No. You listen to me. They know about us. They do. They pretend that they don't, but they always do. And if we don't say what we know you saw.
No.
It's not right, Edgar.
We can't take on a fight we can't win. And you know, when all this is over, we're gonna have to be here when the town really needs us.
Okay, old man. I'll do what I have to do for us.
You're the best.
You got you, buddy.
What are you gonna do, Sheriff? Sheriff.
Sheriff.
Tia! Isabel! Isabel!
No, child.
Isabel! Isabel!
Sheriff, come on. Ain't I been in here long enough?
Shut up, O'Sullivan.
Are you gonna let me out of here?
Isabel Santos is dead, and it's on your head. Do you understand me? Do you understand me?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, Sheriff.
Let him out, Jimmy. I'm gonna put this killer in the ground. And any man who rides with me gets $20. Any man who puts a bullet in him gets that. And I'm gonna judge every one of you by whether you stand with me or not. That includes you, Mickey.
Me? Sheriff, look at all the men you have.
You know why you have a place here.
Yeah,
When town calls, you answer. Get a goddamn gun.
What's in it for me, Sheriff?
The smell.
I think I feel it. I'm gonna need you to come here and hold this woman.
Oh, no, I cannot.
Alice. Good girl. Pull that apart. Go ahead. Just hold it open. You're gonna have to dig your fingers in there. I need you to pull it apart. Good. I think I feel it.
Get it. What is it? What do you see?
That's not from a peacemaker. Nope.
Well, how do you even know the difference? I mean, it's inside of a man's body. Thaddeus, what is going on? Thaddeus, what are you hiding from me?
Alice. There was a time not too long ago that I wore one of them. And every sin I preach against, I'm guilty of. I come to God because I was running. Okay? I was running from the devil. Now, I left that life. The day I met you, I left it for good. I thought I could hide. But now the devil's found me. And he's a-coming. This was a bullet that shot Robert Dunnigan. I know it wasn't you who shot him.
I've known men like you, Sheriff. Good in their minds. Honorable. Wrong. And too righteous to be right.
You're safe here. It's a church.
Am I?
Preacher!
Hide.
Here.
Preacher! So much for your divine grace.
Why her?
Well, I'll be sure to ask him when I catch him. Search every house, every camp. He's here somewhere. Move. Go.
Mrs. Murphy. You doing a spot of cleaning?
I am.
My instinct tells me that there's got to be a rational explanation for this.
Sheriff.
Mind telling me why there's a dead body on your floor?
Come. Sit.
I asked you a question. I expect you to answer like anybody else.
I took this bullet out of that body. I wanted to be sure you had the right man. Your prisoner shoots a peacemaker. That bullet came from a Colt Navy.
Takes a lot of shooting to know one bullet from another.
You men are chasing an innocent man.
Let me tell you about justice, the way I see it. This isn't about Robert Donegan. Not even about the man who killed him. It's about everyone else. You kill a man in this town, everybody knows there's a price to be paid. Donegan, what does he care? He's dead. What matters is this town. Law and order.
Now, what about the truth?
I'll do everything I need to do to ensure that justice is seen to be done.
What happens when, not if, but when, another man is killed?
I'd get that body back in the grave. It's beginning to stink.
Timmy! Sullivan!
Search every building. Search the canyon.
Oh, God compels our fates to be intertwined.
God does compel our fate. It was him who brought you here.
That's all we got?
Okay. You ain't good with these?
I've searched for a place where I can be at peace. Since the war. Since I was set free. I'm as good as I've needed to be. And you?
Better than I ought to have been.
It's just like shooting a rabbit. Right?
Pick that up. You drop that, pick it up. Load up! Load up!
It looks like they're going to war.
Oh.
I'm here for my prisoner.
What makes you so sure he's here?
Be careful. Do not lie to me. Ain't befitting a man of God.
Ain't befitting a man of the law either. He's an innocent man. His gun did not kill Dunnigan. You chase him down, you're all murderers.
Search the place.
Oh ho! This is a house of God. You won't be bringing your violence in here.
Arrest him. O'Sullivan, take him to jail.
All right.
Hey, hey! Get him!
Come with me. Hurry. You're safe here. Don't leave.
Stop! No more killing.
Let's go. Hey! Hey!
Stop! He ain't guilty. Shit.
Damn! Preacher!
The killer's getting away. Will somebody do something?
Put it down!
Drop it.
Sit down.
I have this.
They ain't here.
They're here.
If you're in there, come out. Or we shoot you out. Get down.
He dead?
I'm gonna put a bullet in his head. Make sure.
This is my last bullet.
Stop! Stop! God damn it! Oh, God.
Mickey! Mickey! Mickey, are you okay?
I've been better. Dear, sweet Look.
What happened?
There's a fugitive. And he killed my husband and he's killed other people.
Where is he now?
He got away. Please, is there room for me?
We got plenty of room. These horses, they need water if the danger's over. I'll take your bag. Have it all to yourself.
Sheriff's inside. He's armed.
Bandages! Quickly! Can you get a knife? Eugene, get a knife. Can you grab some water?
Pa! Pa! He killed O'Sullivan and he killed all those men. You gotta do something, Pa. Please, he's trying to pin it on me.
Colt, Navy.
There's more than one of those guns in this town. Why the hell is my son tied up?
Come on, Sheriff. You know the truth.
Come on, Pa! Pa, he's in league with that murderer. You gotta believe me, okay? Come on, you can't believe him.
Did you do it, son? Don't lie to me. Just tell me the truth. Then it's done. Yes or no, Jimmy? Yes or no, God damn it! Donegan. Did you kill Donegan? Violent. Isabel.
Isabel. Edgar seen him, but wasn't sure. I know it was him.
Why the hell didn't you say something?
Just like you said, I'm lucky to have a place here. My town called me. God damn it, I answered.
Where's Mrs. Donegan?
I seen her out by the coach.
Get her in here right now.
Mrs. Donegan!
We have a seat.
Mrs. Donegan! Hey! Mrs. Donegan! Sheriff wants to see you.
You fixing on leaving so soon?
Well, it's unsafe. And I was always planning on taking that stage.
Hi.
Did you have a love affair with my son?
Me? Why would I do that? He gave it to me, and I didn't know what to do, him being your son.
Emma.
And you were so kind, but how could I return your affections? I had a husband.
You didn't love him.
You got the wrong idea.
I got the wrong idea. You kissed me. When I brought your husband back, you kissed me.
That's a lie, Jim.
You told me that you loved me. You told me we were gonna run away together. You told me.
Jim.
We have to confess. We have to just confess.
You don't believe him, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, hey!
Let me go. You can keep the claim. Let me go, or I will kill him.
Put it down.
I ain't gonna. I just want to get out of here. I just want to get out of this place. Ah!
Hey! Oh no!
always thought I was gonna be somebody. You never did. You're right. I'm sorry.
I think this is yours. Thank you. Well, we bury our friends, pray for their souls. All of them. And we're gonna rebuild this town. Make it better than it was.
And perhaps there will be a time we no longer need to fight.
Perhaps.
Hi, you feeling better?
Yeah.
Well, it's over.
It's easier this way. My palms to frozen earth in a prayer. It's easier to stay. Bare my teeth to the wind. River water on my skin. Have I lost my innocence? To love again, is it a sin? Smoke in my lungs from your burning passion. Sing to me in melody. Melancholy soul with a golden pistol. Speak to me in poetry. Bare my teeth to the wind. River water on my skin. Have I lost my innocence? To love again, is it a sin? The whiskey makes me numb. It's never enough. Morphine